Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today what we are going to discuss is about if you guys have got no barcodes or UPC codes, EAN codes or any other codes and you still want to list on Amazon, I have got your back. So in this video we'll discuss about how we're going to get a GTIN exemption, and I'll go through a live example to show you how it is, how we do this. Okay, so if you guys are new to this channel, do not forget to like, subscribe and share this content so everybody else can get help as well. So let's dive right into it. Okay, what we're going to do first is we are going to go and just have a little read through on the Amazon's website, what exactly it is. So what Amazon says is all the products that we list on Amazon supposed to have product UPCs and GTINs. Okay, so what is a GTIN? It is a global trade identification number, okay, which come in different formats like EAN, European numbers, UPC, universal numbers, and ISBN. That's mainly for the books. So basically they are the product identifiers. So they identify your product, that product belongs to you, and you are going to sell it. So basically when you go to the shops or like retail shops or any other shops, anytime you buy a product you will see people scanning them on the tills. So basically those barcodes are the identifiers, are the product identifiers. So what Amazon says is that all the products needs one to be listed on their website. But having said that, they do give us GTIN exemptions. Okay, so let's have a look what it says over here. For the guidelines, most categories require sellers to use global GTINs such as EAN, this as I discussed earlier. Sellers must use correct product identifiers for items that they are listing. This is one of the major requirements. Without this you can't list your products. Okay, so what Amazon says is we can apply for exemptions for brands that have no verifiable barcodes. Sellers can request an EAN/UPC exemption. So we also call it GTIN exemption. Basically these are GTINs. So requirements for the exemptions may vary across categories or for different types of products in the same category. Okay, so let's have a look at the GTIN exemption page. So how do we get to this page? Okay, so what we do is we go onto Amazon and we search for GTIN, and while it's coming up we just go a little bit down. It says applying for GTIN exemption. So we click on this and we just keep on scrolling down and until we get to the GTIN exemption page. Apply for GTIN exemption. So you click here, it will bring you to this page. Okay, once we are here, what we need to do is we have to identify what products we are selling, obviously what categories they are in. So please make sure that you select the correct category, because the GTIN exemption will be given to you according to the category that you select. So please remember, the category of the product that you're selecting is absolutely important and vital, so select it wisely. Okay, so for this example what we are going to do is we will just select don't know, let's do a baby product maybe. Okay, over here you'll see all the categories over here, whatever Amazon is having on their website. So we'll just select the baby products, and then what we are going to do is it says for unbranded items or bundles enter generic. So we will do two examples. Okay, so one we will do for the brand name that we are looking for. We'll just select any random brand name, and the other one we will select as generic, and then I'll show you how it is done. Okay, so for baby products, let's say we need I don't know, let's say Cocoa Sweet baby products, and in the second one we will do generic Okay, so once we've done this, we just hit check for eligibility. Just let it do its work. It's just searching for it at the moment. There you go. So for the generic one, it has given us automatic approval. So basically there's two types of approvals with Amazon, as always. So one is automatic approval, and the other one is where you have to provide further documentation to prove that you're the owner of the brand. Okay, so for the generic one, we can start listing. Absolutely simple, no problem whatsoever. I will show you that as well in detail. But before we go into that, let's have a look over here. Brand requires approval. So basically this Cocoa Sweet baby products needs approval. So it says Amazon must approve your brand before you can use it to apply exemption and list products. Brand should be registered through brand registry, but if your brand is not eligible for brand registry, you can obtain an exemption by contacting seller partner support and mentioning the error 56665. So basically, if you do not have that, all you need is your brand, your pictures of your products, and you can apply for the approval. Okay, so what it says is the brand name used creating the listing, which is Cocoa Sweet baby products, and the images of the products. So this is something that we have to send it to them, and they will review it and apply and give us the approval. So that is very simple. But for this example, let me show you how do we do with the generic one. So if you just click here to add a product. Okay, so you have to click on here. I am adding a product that is not sold on Amazon, obviously, because it is your own brand and it's a generic one. So please, this, as I mentioned earlier, make sure that you select the correct category. Okay, so we were selling baby products, so let's go into baby products, and baby and toddler toys or car seats, accessories. We can do accessories. We can select car seats. Okay, so now normally when you are listing in your Amazon, like you're creating your listing, Amazon will ask you for the product ID. But if you can see in this example, this asterisk over here means that this is an information that is required by Amazon. But all of a sudden you can see that item name, brand name, manufacturer, everything has got this asterisk, but there is nothing on product ID. So that means Amazon is not expecting us to give them the product ID for this particular listing. Okay, so in the GTIN, you can, if you have a code, it's easy. You just select your UPC or whatever code you have, and you put your code in. Otherwise, just leave it blank. But for now, because you have applied for GTIN exemption for baby products, you can just go over here, give your product name, a brand name. For brand name, you will have to write generic because that's the one that Amazon has given you approval for. And for manufacturer, mention the same thing. Is your product expirable? Say no, and let's say just baby pushchair or whatever we are listing. Anything blue or pink, or just mention just for this example. Okay, so once you've done this, you just go to the offer, put the price in, put the quantity in, and save and finish. And that's about it. So yeah, as I said earlier, we have applied for exemption for generic one, and I've showed you how to list the product. Pretty simple, because it's not asking us anymore for the product ID, so which means that you don't need a barcode or anything to list this particular product under generic. But along the way, when you are growing, and this is particularly really good idea to test your products, basically. So instead of just applying for a brand and everything else, and you order the products from Alibaba, and you get the products, and then you find out that it's not selling, that is going to be very difficult, and then you will be stuck with the stock. So rather, what you should do is just find the product, list it as generic, see if you're getting sales, get it branded, register your brand, send your logo to your supplier, get them to do it, make a brand of it, send it to you, and then if you can sell it while it is generic, you will definitely make more sales when it is branded and it has got a lovely packaging, lovely pictures, lovely quality of the product, and you list it and you sell it. Yeah, and if you guys and that's it, this is all about it from me, that's all. Yeah, if you guys have any more questions, please feel free to ask. Send me a comment or DM me on Instagram or anything, and I will try to get back to you. I hope this clears a lot of confusion around the barcodes, because I have been asked a number of occasions like what to do for the barcodes, what to do for the barcodes. Okay, fine, I know barcodes are important, but try to understand that you can always test your product without having to go to GS1 to purchase the barcodes for like 250 pounds or plus or something, and test it as a generic. And then once you're comfortable, then you know that the product is selling, then definitely go for GS1 for the long run to develop your brand. Buy your barcodes. Don't buy them from eBay or anything, because they hardly work anyway, and Amazon do test them against the GS1 database. So don't waste money over there. That's just my opinion, my advice. Yeah, go ahead and list your products and let the sales come in. Yeah, and thank you for watching.